So I thought it'd be fun to show you guys another look, mainly using the Heavy Metals Urban Decay palette. And this one's sort of a dark fairy inspired look. I thought it'd be cool to do that just considering I made the dark fairy wand. And if you're wanting to have a more gothic looking fairy, then this would be a really cool makeup look to use. So I'm really loving the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and I'm using that today. As you guys know, I really love using these latex pads to apply my makeup at the moment. It's coming up so smooth on my skin when I do that, so I recommend giving them a try. This is my Blend and Blur brush as well. That's a Real Techniques brush. Also really love this for applying makeup. So I'm just making sure it's all even. You don't want to press too hard with that brush either, just kind of glide it along the skin. Now this is my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is a really great concealer. It stays put and it really brightens up the face. So then I'm using a MECCA Cosmetica brush that my husband bought me, and I really love using this for my concealer, and I just basically blot it. I don't brush it around, and that's because I don't want to move the makeup underneath. I'm just, you know, pouncing it over the top. I have a lot of redness on my nose, so I've been quite generous with it around my nose, as you can see. So you basically put it all in the centre parts of your face to really highlight your face. Now this is the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I use this basically all the time now. It's fantastic for setting your makeup. It doesn't add any colour to it, which is really good if you've got the right colour for your foundation and you're really wanting to make sure it doesn't change colour. And it's very mattifying, which I need because I have oily skin. So that eyeshadow I just showed you there is Ignition. It's a Super Shock shadow from Colourpop. I really like these shadows, and that colour in particular has been a really nice colour. Now I'm basically wanting to do an absolutely over the top purple smoky eye. So you can see I'm going below and above the eye very, very generously. The thing I like about these Super Shock shadows is they blend across your skin really nice. They're sort of creamy, not quite a cream, but they're, yeah, I guess they're slightly creamy. And so they just blend into the skin perfectly. I'm also just going in there with a different shaped latex piece. So I had the circular one before, and I have an angular one as well, and that one's good if you need to get into more difficult spots like around the eyes and stuff. So I'm just wanting it to be really intense at the eye and then kind of blend out. Now I'm actually using blush, but I'm using it on the eyes, and again I'm wanting to just kind of blend that colour like from the eye outwards and make it really intense. Now I'm going in with the Punk Rock colour, which is like a sort of fuchsia-y purple colour. It does have a little bit of fallout, so that's why you'll see me occasionally brushing off some of the eyeshadow. I really need to get myself some glue, like glitter glue. Now that's Spandex, great name. The only type of spandex you'll see me wearing. Now I like the old school applicators, the sponge tips for these shadows as well, because they really do grab onto the colour. These are also very good for the Super Shock shadows. Recommend them because Super Shock shadows can be a little difficult to apply. They don't work well with a brush. They either work well with your finger or the sponge tip. And I'm just again trying to really darken the area around my eye, just really create that purple smoky eye. So I want a bit of silver, and this is a GLAMROCK is the colour of the shadow. It's a silvery colour that I'm just adding up under the brow just to really intensify the look. And I want to put a bit under the eyes as well, just to kind of even that out. I'm using that sponge tip again just to apply that, but on its side. This is an Australis eye Chubby, I think it's called. It's a like a navy blue colour. I also have some of the 24/7 Urban Decay eyeliners, pencils, and they would work as well, or any other sort of blue or purple eyeliner would work. I wanted to use the pencil though because I can kind of blend the pencil. So the liquid eyeliner you can't blend, of course, and if you're wanting to kind of blur and smudge a colour out, then obviously use a pencil. I seem to have eyeliner face, like every time I do something on my eyes I pull this really crazy face. So doing an over-the-top kind of cat eye slash a little bit 80s goth, really, when I look at it. Now I am going in with a liquid just to crisp that up, and that's, again, it's the Urban Decay one, but this is a 24/7 liquid eyeliner, and it's in retrograde. And it's perfect as well for doing these little details around the eyes. Now if you're in Australia, AUSTRALIS often sell these for a discount, and I got mine from AUSTRALIS for $15. So they're, you know, older stock, but they work really well. I haven't had any problem with it. Otherwise, of course, you can get the ones from MECCA, the brand newies. I think they still sell them. So I'm just wanting to curl out little details from the cat eye. Just, you know, the very end of my eye, I'm doing all of the swirls from that point to keep it very elegant looking, very pretty looking. Now I'm using this Too Faced eyeliner. I'm not the biggest fan of this. You do feel it on your eyes. I think I've mentioned this one before. It looks really pretty though. And I guess the bonus between this and the Stiller, you know, glitter and glow ones is that it has a thin eyeliner, you know, for doing things like this. Now, unfortunately, I leaned a bit too close into the mirror here and out of the camera. I tend to have a habit of doing that. Just adding a pop of teal under the eyes there. That's those Revlon liquid eyeshadow duo things. I forget the name of them, I'll put a little annotation. Now once I've done all that, I have a look at my eyebrows. I didn't do them beforehand because I wasn't sure how I wanted them to look. So I didn't want to be too locked into a eyebrow look, and now I've decided just to do them pretty standard actually. and I'm just crisping those up with an eyeliner, an eyebrow pencil. Now that's a MAC lip gloss that I got recently, and it's a nice vibrant purple colour. It was a little patchy. Purple can be a patchy colour. It just is the nature of the pigmentation in a purple. So I did need to do a few coats to just get a nice solid purple look, but it ended up looking very nice. Now I got to add a little bling. So I've got these like little pink jewels. They're stick-on jewels. And you know what, these are so pretty, even with a standard eyeshadow look for the day. You don't have to be putting a costume on, but just to have one or two of these with your eye look, I really think they look great. So, you know, give it a try, see what you think. Now, of course, you've got to go in with some mascara at the end. You can't see my face there, but I'm sure I'm pulling some kind of crazy face right now. And here's the finished look. So a very nice dark fairy inspired look. This would go perfectly with the wand. You can see I'm wearing one of my necklaces there. Check out my shop Jeweled Alchemy on Etsy if you want to see that necklace in more detail, but I thought that went really well. I'm wearing my Maleficent wings, and I think it's come together really well. So if you like this and you want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and there'll be heaps more coming soon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.